Hello to everybody watching this video. My name's Lion's Edge. Well, that's not my name, but that's my YouTube name. So I'm gonna do a review on a DVD. It's a kind of review that I haven't done in a while, so bear with me. So this review is gonna be on WWE Shawn Michaels, Heartbreak Triumph. Now I like the cover here because it shows Shawn Michaels. I'm pretty sure it's a picture of Shawn Michaels back in his prime. Open it up. Look at that. Isn't that neato? Disc 1, disc 2, 3. You got the pamphlet in there. And then there's the back. So yeah. Now what I mean by this kind of review that I haven't done in a while is that, you know, usually I like to integrate footage from this DVD into my reviews, which I usually do, but this time I'm not going to. Usually I write down like a script, if you like, you know, of everything I'm going to say, so I don't have to think about it, so I can just say it. But I'm not going to do that either. I'm just going to say what I feel about this DVD, because honestly I tried thinking about integrating footage of this into my video like I usually do, and the thing is, I wasn't sure how. I mean, really, I wasn't sure how, because I don't think I can really do this DVD justice with my editing, you know. Seriously, I can't. You know, you have to watch. If you're gonna watch this, you're gonna have to watch the entire thing. You know, I can't just post little clips of it here and there, and then, you know, to give you an idea. You know, the thing is, I can't give you an idea, really, because this is probably one of the best stories I've ever seen. Now, to be honest, I've only actually watched disc 1. Now, disc 1 actually has the entire story on it, and it has some extra bonus stuff. The chapters, let's see. Yeah, growing up, learning the ropes, everything. It follows him through when he grows up to becoming a wrestler, fan versus idol. You know, it goes right to the present, or at least 2007. Yeah, so it's pretty much from when Shawn Michaels was a kid to 2007, and it's got some of his promos, some deleted scenes, and stories, which is all interesting. Yeah, the whole story, it is on the first disc, like I said. Now the other two discs, they're matches. Now I haven't watched any of the matches, you know, and I can't wait to, because it has a lot of the old ones, like WCCW from '85. That looks interesting. Yeah, it's pretty cool, because even if you aren't a Shawn Michaels fan, just watching this for the story, you'd probably enjoy it. Unless you're an absolute Shawn Michaels hater, then you probably won't enjoy it. But really, I really don't know what to say about this DVD. I mean, it's probably one of the best stories on a DVD that the WWE have ever put out. If I'm not correct, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not correct, I don't know. This is probably one of the more earlier DVDs that they put out, you know, that contains the 3-disc special edition. You know, and I know they had Flair from like years ago, but still, it's got Shawn Michaels talking about his drug abuse, or, you know, his back, and you know, his son trying to change for his son, becoming a Christian, you know, or just all the little details that you'd want to hear. And it's quite long, really. The story is quite long, because, you know, it has the entire disc devoted to it, which I think is a great idea. You know, my favorite story on the disc 1 is the brown pants. Anybody who knows what that is probably would think of Survivor Series 2002, the very first Elimination Chamber match. Michaels had these hideous brown pants attire on. Why, I don't know. Michael seemed to like them, or at least he didn't mind them, and like everybody else was just, they were just being interviewed, and they're just trying to hold back their laughter. He's talking. Triple H, it's been interviewed like with Triple H and Jericho, and like Jericho keeps calling them the poo-colored pants, and you know, Triple H starts talking about him and Michaels changing backstage, and Michaels pulls out those ugly brown pants, and he's like, "Oh, you gonna wear those?" Michaels was like, "Yeah." That is my favorite story. I guess I might as well read you out some of the matches on the extra discs. Now, disc 2, it has the WCCW match in '85, Shawn Michaels versus Billy Jack Haynes. Then there's AWA 87, the Midnight Rockers versus Buddy Rose and Doug Summers. AWA Tag Team Championship match. AWA 87 again, Midnight Rockers versus Super Ninja and Ninja Go for AWA Tag Team Championship match. And MSG 89, the Rockers versus the Brainbusters. October 1990, the Rockers versus the Heart Foundation for the WWE Championship, 2 out of 3 falls. Royal Rumble 91, the Rockers versus the Orient Express. And a Saturday Night Main Event 92, Shawn Michaels versus the British Bulldog for the Intercontinental Championship belt. The Royal Rumble 95, Shawn Michaels enters number 1 and wins the Rumble. That's interesting. That's all disc 2. Now for disc 3 you got In Your House 95, Shawn Michaels versus Jeff Jarrett for the Intercontinental Championship match. King of the Ring 96, Shawn Michaels versus British Bulldog for the WWE Championship. Raw 2003, Shawn Michaels versus Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think I remember that. I didn't know that match was on this third disc. I have to go watch that match. You know, for the old time's sake, because I remember being a kid back then. Man, time goes fast. Okay, Raw 2005, The Rockers versus La Resistance. I remember that. Vengeance 05, Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle. I have that somewhere. And oh yeah, I have it on the Vengeance DVD. And Raw 07, Shawn Michaels versus John Cena, WrestleMania rematch, non-title. I think that was in London. I could be wrong. Anyway, that's 1, 2, 3. That's pretty much all I have to say about this DVD. I'm going to give it a, seriously, 9. You know what? I've never given a DVD a 10 out of 10 before, have I? So yeah, this DVD it's officially getting a 10 out of 10. If you don't have it, I recommend you get it. I bought this at the warehouse for $14, which is like $7 American. So yeah, it was a good price for me. If you don't have it, do get it. That is all from me. That is my unedited review from Lion's Edge. There will be another game review coming very shortly. What it is, you'll find out sooner than the review will be up, if that makes sense to you. Adios.